Hello Libra, welcome back to Souls and Stardust podcast channel. I'm doing your December reading for you. And I'm going to be using a number of different card decks today, two of which Mio and I have created. If you're interested in one of those, there's some information in the description below. This is anything having to do with love, life, career, whatever. It's whatever story the cards tell me, that's what I read on. Okay, so Libra, what I'm doing is just shuffling, asking what wisdom that you need to be aware of for the month of December, or whenever you get this message. It's evergreen, right? So it'll be perfect for you when you get it. I'm just going to adjust the camera here. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, Libra, here we go. Time of rebirth and regeneration. But we got to be careful not to miss the messages that are coming to us. And of course, there's chaos and conflict, so things are changing. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. We're going to see what this energy is all about. Let's start with this regeneration card. This is a card, it's so beautiful. It's lovely energy. It's about rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. This is what's available to you right now. You maybe have made some decisions where you were at a crossroad and now you know you need to move forward. And this is a time of reinventing yourself, rebirthing whatever opportunities too that you thought were dead. You're breathing new life into them. And perhaps maybe you're seeing things from a different perspective than before, and you're now able to see how something can grow or mature as a result of that new perspective. But whatever is happening, this is a regeneration in a way that is more mature, more seasoned, and whatever you perceived as being a lost cause is now being replaced by something that's much better. This is rebirth. I know I've said that already, but it's rebirth. It's remaking yourself. It's stepping into new life and destiny being fulfilled as a result of that progress or that forward movement. In terms of relationships, this is a card that really talks about how no matter what loss occurs, that has occurred in the past or might be happening now, endings are not really, they're kind of illusions, right? They're not really what we think they are. They're an opportunity for beginnings. There's life after death, right? There's always love after loss if you allow your heart to open to it. So what's happening for you, Libra, is that you're actually radiating this energy of regeneration and rebirth. You're so ready for this next stage. You are cutting away those things that have been finished and you've been lingering in for too long. And now is the time for your emergence into something new, and you're actually seeing the evidence of that, which is beautiful. So, this is beautiful, regenerative love, life force energy that allows you to open your heart and receive in a beautiful way too. So just when you think that things have failed, don't look at it as failure. Look at it as an opportunity to close out old cycles and begin something new as a more seasoned version of yourself. This is beautiful energy to be closing out 2023 with and stepping into 2024. You're closing out a cycle, Libra. And for some of you, this is really, really big, life-changing. And I love that energy for you. I'm a Libra, and I feel like I'm feeling that energy distinctly in my own life. So let's see what else these cards have to say. So this is message in a bottle. This, you can see, is a telephone inside of a bottle that is floating through the ocean. Some of you may want to look up the meaning of pelican, right, to see what spiritual medicine that holds for you. This is a card usually about communication, right? And how signs or messages that are divine usually find their way to you. So this is like oracle type of messages, really kind of presumably innocently delivered by some random person or song lyrics or whatever. When this is in the reverse, this is Spirit trying to ask us if we're refusing to acknowledge the signs because we want things to look or feel a certain way, or we are attached to a certain outcome. Like, are we refusing, Libra, are you refusing to see the signs that you need to see as opposed to the signs that you want to see? So, the example is, red flags are not necessarily just pretty decorations for you to look at and admire. They're there for a reason. They're there to be a warning for you to pay attention. So if something isn't sitting right with you, you need to pay attention. Listen to your intuition. Don't choose to ignore the signs because you want a different message, or you want a different outcome. This is really important because the universe or God or spirit has your best interests at heart based on what you want to manifest. And if the universe will draw your attention to what you are overlooking and what stands in your way. So let's be honest with ourselves about how we're in this phase of rebirth and what we may be like holding on to as a potential outcome, and not seeing the messages that are inherent in that for our own best and highest good. This next card is chaos and conflict, and you can see it's a zebra that is losing its stripes and actually becoming the pattern of a giraffe, right? So this is a card about disarray, being at cross purposes with another person, or like in a situation, the tension of opposites. This is a card about opposing forces coming together to create turbulence or chaos. When this is in the reverse, it's all about change, right? And what we're resisting. When this is in the reverse, it's a message about needing to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation, right? It doesn't have to be chaotic. Even though it may seem chaotic, there's a divine order to it, right? There is a resorting of elements that are happening. Like, I really see this card as like the stirring of a pot to get things to come to the surface that can be scooped out and let go of for good. So this is a powerful time, and if your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all that are involved in the situation, this is perfect timing for that. This is a time of setting down your expectations or what you're holding tightly to, and sit at the table to negotiate and compromise. Things are already stirred up, right? So you don't have to be afraid to jump in there and sort through it all. You'll discover that everything you need to know about the situation, you'll know how it affects you in the long term. Just pay attention to the signs, right? And be present in the eye of all of this, stirring up that's happening. It's a valuable time to you. It's a time for you to actually negotiate through conflict and bring it to a resolve, right? Bring it to a resolution in a compromise, like a compromised way, in an amicable way. So don't waste this opportunity to actually manage the chaos and the conflict in a very productive way. Boy, Libra, that's a really potent message for you, and I feel like a lot of you are really affected by this eclipse window that happened in the fall. As a cardinal signs were affected pretty significantly by that eclipse window, and there's a lot of change and transformation that's happening, a lot of closing out of cycles. People are seeing it in changes in career and also in changes in relationships. So I am just shuffling your girlfriend's No BS Love Oracle to see what Libra needs to know about December, about the energy of this situation that I'm reading for. Obviously, you guys, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Parts of the reading may resonate for you, other parts may not be for you. What does Libra need to know about this situation? Interesting. Loosen your grip and allow this to unfold naturally. Okay, so what are you holding tightly to? Allow yourself to see what the possibilities are. Don't be holding so tightly to certain outcomes. Just say what you feel for F's sake. Use your words, Libra. Oh, interesting. This is a past life soul connection. So some of you are connecting with someone either in this rebirth stage that you're in, or whoever you're tangling with right now, and you need to be listening to the signs about. This is a past, this is someone you have unfinished business with. This is soulmate type of energy where you are picking up where you left off, maybe to complete a lesson. And that's really wonderful. Or maybe you're exiting something where the lessons have been big for you. Okay, interesting. So for some of you, this feels platonic, right? So that's okay. You can be friends first. You may realize like, oh, this isn't working the way I expected it to. Maybe you need to be open to this friendship connection. That's going to be applicable for some of you Libras. Okay, interesting. And for some of you, you are definitely walking away from something. This ride is over. It's time to walk away. That's what this regeneration is about. You choosing to walk away is actually part of your evolution. And I love that energy. You maybe have been choosing to overlook the red flags for a very long time, and now you're listening, and the walking away involves some negotiation. Perhaps you're getting a divorce, or you're leaving a relationship or a business situation where you have to negotiate severance or some kind of agreement, settlement. Okay, so for that's applicable for some of you. And then here we go, whoever you're connecting with, that is soulmate energy. You have business to take care of. There are lessons in that, and that I feel like is so beautiful. I'm gonna consult with the tarot and just see what the tarot has to say about this situation for Libra. Okay, I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. That is abundance. That is manifestation. It's new opportunity. What does Libra need to know about this situation? I do feel like with this rebirth and regeneration, Libra, it's going to open the door to so much for you. And that's exactly what you need in this fresh start. I hear also like what this chaos, the negotiation for some of you is going to firmly close some doors and open up others based on what the result of that negotiation is. Okay, interesting, Libra. Here we go. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is an earth sign card. This is overall about duality. It's about balancing. It's about choices. It's also about the energy of union. You see the infinity sign on this card, and it's juggling. You know, sometimes people read this as juggling two situations or two people. This, though, in the reverse is about being overcommitted and feeling a bit disorganized. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed and needing to just really prioritize what's important for you right now. For some of you, it's going to be stability, especially if you're walking away from something that has been significant in your life. For others, you're just going to have to find balance within yourself and needing to regulate your nervous system as you're going through this big change. This is about feeling overwhelmed. We also have card of Aquarius. We have the Seven of Swords. This is an interesting card. This is about regaining or losing control. And if you remember at the beginning of the reading, we talked about how you might be holding too tightly to certain outcomes, and that may make you feel like you're not in control or you're losing control. This is also mastery in certain ways and taking responsibility. It could be secrets, it could be deception. This is really a card. It can be read as betrayal, getting away with something, acting strategically. I feel like acting strategically is what resonates for this reading right now, especially if you're going to be negotiating anything like a severance or a settlement for separation or divorce. This is interesting. I feel like it's also a card of like, how have you betrayed yourself over time to not listen to what's important for you and allowing yourself to abandon yourself in the process. So this is about finding your balance again and seeing how you need to be strategic in your way forward to protect yourself, but also to be smart, right? Thinking logically about certain things. You are closing out a cycle. Libra, the Ten of Swords, this is endings. This is deep wounds. It's also betrayal and loss, right? Defeat, but ultimately it's like you're done, right? You're done with this cycle. This is the ultimate completion, final manifestation. And really, this is about you finally taking the steps that you need to take in order to exit something. It's an ending. It's an ending, Libra. Okay, what else came out was the Eight of Cups. This is also the energy of like usually walking away, but in the reverse, this is you feeling still indecisive, and that's perhaps the juggling, needing to balance, make a choice, but this is really also the fear of change, Libra. So I know this is scary, like it's avoidance, it's the fear of change, it's also fear of loss. So you're struggling with that indecision of how to move forward, even though it's very clear you're getting the signs, you've been denying the signs. It's very clear that this is an ending for you and a need for you to rebirth yourself or step into the new so you can begin again as this evolved version of you. Also, the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a card of Virgo and Leo. This is overindulgence. This is being stubborn. It's obsessed with wealth and status. It's also financially inept. This could be the energy of greed. I feel like, you guys, I'm reading for people who are stepping away from something, and you have to be really cognizant of how you're building your stability or how you're protecting your stability in this. Maybe you're splitting assets, maybe you're taking a pay cut, maybe you need severance. This is like the energy of greed and an ego in that way, being stubborn. So I'm going to pull another card here. Maybe you're worried about financial loss or being betrayed by somebody who will make it so that you financially lose out. We want to reverse that kind of energy, though. I don't want to leave you with that energy at all. What else do they need to know? Okay, here we go. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. This is about having a long-term view, and it's about working really hard and persevering, being very, very diligent. This is about investing in yourself, Libra. This is beautiful because it means you've been planting seeds and you're watching it grow. So have faith in what you've planted so far, Libra. And then the Queen of Cups, and she's in reverse, but this is about going inward into your feelings, to care for yourself, to have love for yourself, but also address your insecurities, address your codependency. You're breaking away from something that has made you codependent, and this is your time to step forward into your own independence. Libra, this is incredible energy, and I love this for you, but it feels like it's a little bit scary. My dog is barking too, so maybe you look up dog energy as well. I'm going to ask our Quickies deck, what's the clarification for Libra in this situation? I'm going to take that one. Yes, without a doubt. You are moving forward. This is what has to happen for you. This is your growth. This is your evolution. Don't doubt your process. Stop obsessing and worrying. I know that's easier said than done. Again, I have a Stellium and Libra in the 4th house, so that is hard overthinking energy. It also, your way forward completely is not yet clear. So there's more information that's coming to you, and you get to evaluate every step of the way. Again, if you are separating from something, whether in a business life or a relationship, if you haven't entered into negotiations yet, it's not going to be clear how you move forward. You're not going to quite know what needs to happen for stability or living situations, or how you're going to be supported. If in fact you need support that way. So you're still finding out what's going to happen. What you need to do, though, is trust your process and trust that you are fully supported. What else does Libra need to know? Because this is also the energy, well, you need to think logically. So be in your head, but also be in your heart. this is being strategic, right? In your negotiations, being strategic and knowing how to protect yourself, for sure. As you're emerging as this new butterfly, regenerating, you're coming out of one situation and you're starting new, Libra. So this is something you need to take care with as you're moving forward. Holy moly. Okay. Ask for help. It's okay to ask for help in this, Libra. And oh, this is the second time this popped out. Okay, you are not for everyone. You don't have to people please. Libra, you do not have to people please in this. You need to choose for you. That's important right now. It's important that you choose for you. I am going to pull an affirmation card for you, Libra. What does Libra need to know? Big transformation. This is a big step. I'm so proud of you, Libra. I'm healing. Yes, you are. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. You need to trust your process. Libra, you have got this. You have got this. You're going to emerge from this on the other side. Ace of Swords, new beginnings. I can't even tell you. Oh my God. And the King of Swords, Libra, that is your energy. That is you being self-disciplined. That is you thinking logically and rationally. This is you being in your power, being a good leader for yourself. This is good choices, finding truth. It's success. Fuck yeah, Libra. I love you. Please let me know how this resonates for you in the comments below. I'm with you on this, and I wish you the best of December. And as you come into 2024, you are going to be a rock star, Libra. I will see you in the new year.